Are you still acting like a top-performing contributor, even though your role demands you to think like a strategist? If you're a manager or emerging leader, the way you approach your work can make the difference between staying stuck and accelerating into executive-level leadership. Today, Signofied LLC will share how to make the shift from contributor to strategist, and why cultivating a growth mindset is the key to your long-term success in career leadership. Let's start with the difference between a contributor and a strategist. As a contributor, your value comes from execution. You solve problems quickly, you deliver projects on time, and you're hands-on in the work. That's great, but it has limits. As a strategist, your value comes from perspective. You align work with business priorities, anticipate risks, and make decisions that shape the future of your team and organization. Strategists are trusted not just to deliver, but to direct. The challenge for many managers is this: they get promoted because they were strong contributors. But the behaviors that got them here, working harder, doing it themselves, being the expert, won't take them to the next level. That requires a leadership mindset shift. This is where the growth mindset comes in. A growth mindset means believing that skills and intelligence can be developed with effort, feedback, and learning. When you operate with a growth mindset, you stop thinking, "I need to prove myself by doing everything perfectly." Instead, you start thinking, "I need to expand my perspective, build new capabilities, and help others rise with me." In other words, a growth mindset allows you to loosen your grip on being the best contributor, so you can grow into the role of strategist. So how do you actually make this shift? Here are 3 powerful moves. First, shift from tasks to priorities. Contributors ask, "What needs to get done today?" Strategists ask, "What matters most for the business?" Before starting your day, zoom out. Ask yourself, which 20% of my work delivers 80% of the impact? Then allocate your energy there. Second, shift from answers to questions. Contributors focus on providing answers. Strategists focus on asking better questions. Questions like, how does this project support our company's strategy? What risks are we not seeing? Where could this decision take us in 12 months? The more you ask questions, the more you train your brain and your team to think strategically. Third, shift from me to we. Contributors think, how do I perform? Strategists think, how do we succeed together? That means coaching your team, delegating not just tasks but decision-making, and creating space for others to shine. True leaders aren't measured by how much they do, but by how much they empower others to achieve. So here's your challenge. This week, pick one shift. Maybe it's moving from tasks to priorities or practicing the art of asking strategic questions. Write it down. Act on it. Because the difference between being seen as a strong contributor versus a trusted strategist is what determines whether you plateau in middle management or rise into senior career leadership roles. And remember, leadership is not a destination, it's a mindset. When you embrace a growth mindset, you'll not only transform your career, you'll transform your impact on everyone around you. If you found this video valuable, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's ready to step into their next level of leadership. This is Signofied LLC, helping professionals turn career growth into lasting leadership. See you in the next video.